What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix series Lupin Part 2. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screeners to Part 2. They've asked me to not spill spoilers, therefore this review is spoiler free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this video review. Hell yeah! Guess who's back? Back again! Lupin's back! Tell a friend! Oh man, the Netflix sensation of 2021 has returned, baby. And trust me when I say that if you thought that Part 1 was smart and tricky and smooth and slick, wait till you get a load of Part 2. I've already watched all these new episodes and the level of their ingenuity is off the chain. I mean, if previously it seemed that Assane Diop was putting the pieces together, and now he's putting his plans into action, and it snowballs into something more impactful than expected. Here's the thing though, Pellegrini may be evil, but he's not stupid. So the greedy rich bastard also got some tricks up his sleeves. It might not be as well thought out as Assane's, but this is not a one-sided battle, I tell you that much. And we get to see it all unravel. Created by George K. in collaboration with Francois Ozon and inspired by the adventures of Arsène Lupin, gentleman thief Assane Diop sets out to avenge his father for an injustice inflicted by a wealthy family. In this Part 2, Assane's quest for revenge against Hubert Pellegrini has torn his family to pieces. With his back to the wall, he now has to think of a new plan, even if it means putting himself in danger. Even though I'm gonna keep this review spoiler free, it goes without saying that this video is mainly for those of you my fellow Lupin fans who already know what's up. Now, by the end of last season, you remember what happened to Assane's son Raoul, right? While I am not allowed to tell you the outcome of that predicament, I can tell you that the first episode of this Part 2 is dark and intense. And here, Assane is not in his elements. He is basically in the kidnapper's territory. So this puts Assane's Lupin skills to the test like never before. What I truly love about this show, as you'll notice from the subsequent episodes, it's as if the writers are playing a game of poker against you, and they're not showing their hand until the time for it is right. And the whole sequences are so well executed, you can't catch them on their bluff. And in this case, it goes to show you how far back Assane has been orchestrating this. I mean, there's not a single loophole that he leaves uncovered. That man has contingency plans for his contingency plans. The cat and mouse chase between Assane and the law enforcement will also keep you on the edge of your seat. That was one of my complaints about the previous Part 1, by the way, in that the cops were incompetent. However, in Part 2, they are no longer incompetent, but one can also argue that they are now too idealistic. I know I've already talked about Omar's performance in my previous review of Part 1, but let me just re-emphasize it again for good measure. Omar doubles down on his magnetic charisma. He can blend in, he can walk unrecognized, he can lower your guard, he can command a room. Every role that Omar has done in his entire career has led him up to this point, which he embodies with utter brilliance. What is ultimately intriguing about Part 2 is the reminder that this has always been personal for Assane. This is not some Ocean's 11 robbing a casino just to teach the stuck-up owner a lesson. Assane has a lot to lose. His ex, his son, his best friend, his old lover, can all get caught in the crossfire. So Part 2 is the exploration into whether or not this obsession for payback is worth the risk. I'm not allowed to talk to you about episode 10, but I am super duper stoked for you to go check that out. Trust me, it is every bit as thrilling as you imagined it. Lupin Part 2 is bigger and better and more satisfying.